Hello, y'all. Hello, everybody. This is Proto Dead coming back at you with another live stream. I'm going to be playing some Path of the Demon King, but probably be a short stream today. But the first thing that we're going to do, is I'm going to do some knife making project stuff. Cool thing. I'm going to dip something in acid, and we're going to let it sit here and rest. And at the end, we'll be able to see how the acid has changed the surface of the steel. The surface of the steel, almost like magic. So, got my camera sitting right here. And I got some alcohol. Oh, I got some isopropyl alcohol. Glug, 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 glug. And I'm gonna do. So here is 1,000 grit polish on the knife I've been working on. I don't want to scratch it on anything. I mean, I got some scratches still in there, but this is 1,000 grit. You can see my reflection. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. And I could have stroked on it more, but what's interesting is you can see the hardness in the steel. You can see the haze on the cutting edge. That haze is part of the steel, and that would only become more pronounced over time as the steel naturally patinas. But we're going to force a patina on this thing. We're not going to do it before your very eyes right here with this alcohol. This alcohol is just cleaning the blade so there's no fingerprints, so there's no oils, no residue, no schmoo, no sneeze, no nothing left over on the blade, hopefully. Hopefully I get into all the cracks. Looking pretty clean. I sit here and stroked on the steel about as much as I could stand. And there's still some scratches. Look how much file dust or like metal dust I removed just now from wiping this down with alcohol. So, turn my light on. Get my camera, it's got built-in light. So there's still some scratches and I just can't get out, but that's just the way she fucking goes. It isn't meant to be perfect. Oh, after cleaning it off, I can see the hardness line even better. But we're gonna swish this around in my acid mixture. We're gonna let it sit here, and live on stream, I'll come back to it. We'll dip down in there. We'll slurp this thing up and hold it up to the camera, and we'll see what it be looking like. How's everybody doing this morning? I woke up a little late, right? So here's the blade, right? Big ass blade. I need to get me some better cameras. I'm gonna dip this down in here and I'm gonna switch. Make sure my acid's all stirred up the right way. And I need a little bit more water in here. It's not, the water level's not going up high enough, so. All right. So I got that done. So now it's just a waiting game. But found something. Set it down over here. So I got to clean up this Damascus one. This isn't the final polish by any means. I just want to see what the pattern's going to look like. So I'm going to alcohol this thing down pretty loosely. One of the ones that came out of the heat treat the other day. I've been sitting here stroking it out, you know, with the big file, the double mill bastard, turbo bastard file. I don't know why they call it a bastard file. I guess it's somebody in a hardware just wanted to cuss a little bit. Oh, you know, yeah, you need to get you some of those son of a bitch pliers. You need a mill bastard file for that. Oh, you need one of those uncle fucker pullers. Alright. That's clean enough. Now, I'm going to pull this knife out because I don't want to drop this short bastard in. Jojo rolled the weed. Is that actually Damascus steel? Yeah. Yeah, and towards the end of the stream, you'll see it because it'll be acid etched and the pattern will be pronounced. Yeah, I'm just going to set my big polished knife back down in there. Jojo, hold the weed. Yeah, actually, Damascus steel, it's like actually pretty easy to get a hold of anymore. So it's like, it's not like that big of a deal anymore, Damascus steel. I know it's expensive whenever you buy a knife, like to buy a good knife. I know it's expensive, but like you can see the pattern on this one here. If I unclamp it, let's see. It's hard to pick it up on camera. What's the difference between that and normal steel? Oh, what actually is, I thought you said is that actually. What actually is Damascus steel is, it's pattern welded steel. So, you know, when you see those cute steel knives that have the, like the wood grain pattern in the steel, like you can see waves and shit. That's what Damascus is. People call it Damascus because way back in the day, we people like to think that pattern of steel came from the Damascus region. If you ever played Assassin's Creed, you know that there's like Jerusalem, Acre, and Damascus, and that's the three towns you bounce back and forth from. But in Damascus back in the day, like fucking 1,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago, they were making this. Some people want to say it's a more superior steel, and they called it Damascus steel because they think it came from Damascus. I think there's more to it than that. I think it's like Damascus was a trading hub. Is it worth the hype or not? It really depends. I think Damascus was more of a trading hub, so like all of the Asiatic regions. Um, let me pull up a picture of Damascus that way. Damascus. Damascus images. Damascus. Oh, it pulls over the main screen. Let me flip my camera off. Here we go. So to get Damascus steel anymore, what we call today Damascus steel, it's just pattern welded steel. So let me find a good example. So in this picture here, it's somebody's fancy handcrafted knife that they've used. And this picture looks AI generated, by the way. That doesn't look like a real picture. Let me find a real picture. What a shitty fucking world we live in, where you have to fucking proof the picture out. But so this is Damascus steel. What we in the biz actually call it pattern welded steel, because what it is it's they weld it up, or they canister forge it, or they whatever, but they'll have a layer of high carbon, but a layer that will oxidize or patina or rust easily. And then they'll have a layer of a more stainless sort of steel. You've heard of stainless. You know what stainless is. And then they'll have another layer of that patina, and another layer of stainless, and another layer of patina, and another layer of stainless. And they'll do that, and then they'll weld it together, and then they'll forge it together to where it becomes one block. It fuses. And then what they'll do is they'll stretch it out, and they'll cut it, and they'll fold it back on top of itself. So now instead of having 10 layers, they have 20 layers. And then they'll drill holes in it and heat it up and flatten it out, and then you get a raindrop pattern like that one right up there, up top. So that's the reason why there's like all these like circular spots. So there's the ladder pattern on the right hand side that's more like a wishy-washy like this. What they'll do is they'll saw a V into the block, and then they'll heat the whole thing up and then squash it down flat. So then basically it exposes those layers in a V, you know? So this stuff is all pattern welded steel. You can buy it real easy now. It can be strong steel. It can be a good knife to make, to use to make a knife out of. It's more expensive than regular steel, I guess. But it's not in America. It's not unobtainable. So anyway, I'm gonna stroke on this knife here just a little bit, and then I'm gonna fire up. That actually made sense for once. Yeah. Sometimes I make sense, sometimes I don't. I got so much shit locked up in my head, it's hard to get it all out at the same time, you know what I mean? And I know this size isn't very impressive. It's really small knife, but I don't do this 100% as a day job. My next several knives are going to be quite a bit bigger. I work 10.5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, so this is just side projects. Jojo Roll the Weed, is that a name from a song, or are you just really interested in rolling weed? I'm not throwing shade at the name. If I could do the marijuana, I would, but I can't because I work in a safety sensitive position. I get random drug tested. Would I take the knife stuff as an actual career if I could? For sure I would. Sure I would. It's an interest of mine, you know. It's like everything else. You if you have an interest, the name is kind of a strange story. Well, you can choose to tell it or not. It's up to you. This is America. Uh, it would take a lot of tools and a lot of guts for me to quit doing what I'm doing because of the medical healthcare bullshit that's offered, the trap that you fall into with you know, mega corporation 17s offerings as benefits and stuff. For me to take care of my family, because if I make a knife, I'm not guaranteed to sell it to anybody. You know what I mean? It would be a hustle. So right now, I'm more interested in honing my craft and making knives for friends and family. That's pretty much where I'm at. Because pretty much every project so far has been like unique and a one-off. You know, everything has been a journey, like a one-off journey. Every knife I make, it poses its own series of challenges that I have to overcome, and you have to go through the trials to get better. So JoJo Reel the Weed says basically this one show has this one track that plays whenever the main character JoJo, by coincidence, uh, is about to clutch up or just win an interaction. JoJo, I don't know, like the Pokemon maybe. The actual lyrics weren't decided. Some say it's Golden Win or Gonna Win, but I thought it was Roll the Weed. Okay. JoJo. Mojo Jojo, I'm thinking. Is that Dexter's Laboratory? Mojo Jojo? I'm on the wrong track. Like, what show are you talking about? Basically, this one show had this one track that plays when the main character, JoJo, is about to clutch the win. Yeah, I missed it. I don't know what it is. You ever watch the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack? Uh, Made by the same people that did SpongeBob. I think it only got one season. That show was fucking awesome. So as you can see on this knife, my fresh scratches are the silver and the old patina, the old oxides from the heat treat, and then also, well, the previous grind or whatever, the previous heat treat, the previous temper, uh, and I'm just trying to work this thing down and shape it, get the blade shape, the swoop just right. Um, but what I'm saying about corporations and all, it's really sad to know how the world is, but have little to say. No, you haven't, unfortunately. Misadventures of Flapjack. I think I have it on DVD, but I don't think I have the entire collection. I think it's like only a 3-episode DVD, but I think there was like 11 episodes in the season. I've got a massive Blu-ray DVD collection because I believe in physical media. I don't listen to cassette tapes, but I do have a few right here. I've got Elton John, Greatest Hits. Let's see. Your Song, Honky Cat, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, fucking great song. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Damn good song. Stephen King even wrote that song into one of his books. Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets, Candle in the Wind, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Border Song, Crocodile Rock. Alice Cooper. I'm trying to get me a Walkman that way. Oh, Michael Jackson Thriller, dude. This tape has got to be worth money. Michael Jackson's Thriller. Holy shit. You know, this thing got fucking the shit played out of it. My dad's got Michael Jackson Thriller on vinyl record, and I wonder how much that motherfucker costs. How much you can get out of it on eBay. I think he bought it for my older sister. Alright, let's play this game for a minute. Let's play this game for a minute. What do you say? And we'll take a look. We'll take a look and see what that acid is doing to those blades here in just a minute. My wife is still sleeping. She'll wake up. She'll wake up and then she'll glare at me and she'll be wanting to go to the grocery store. So when she decides to get up, probably about another hour or so, I'll probably have to hop off. I meant to wake up earlier and get more of this game done, but you know. You know how it is. Jojo, what kind of music you into these days? Oh man, it didn't give me my health back. And I'm looking at trying to spend some money on a big bar of Damascus. That way I can make some big knives, because they're striking, right? They're really pretty. But I gotta make some more sales on eBay first. Come on, Jojo, don't give up on me now, damn it. I think we gotta go back to the water room. Your taste is strange? You mostly listen to instrumentals, but your taste is kind of old-fashioned, dramatic, and somewhat sad, if anything. Yeah. I think you mentioned that 2 nights ago on the stream. And I think I volunteered. I listened to Apocalyptica and Yo-Yo Ma and, you know, Beethoven and shit. Yeah, man, I like strange music. I like instrumentals. I like mood music. I put on that 80s synth wave at work every now and again, you know, get a bunch of work done. Where'd that guy come from? It wasn't you last time he was here. It was for the game with those paintings. The game with those paintings. Oh yeah, okay. Eclipsium, that game was a fucking trip. That was a trippy ass game. Reminded me of high school, if you know what I mean. At the Copacabana? Copacabana? Copacabana. That song? I was about to say Casablanca, but that's a movie. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. I recently watched Casablanca, and it was like, I got to the end of that movie. I think it came out in like 1946 or something. I got to the end of that movie, and I was like, damn, that's the reason why everybody says this movie is one of the greatest movies ever, dude, because it's so fucking good. It is like done so well. It's like a fucking well put together movie. And it's like almost every line, it's like, oh, that's where that's been quoted from. I've been seeing that in media forever. Everybody just uses that line. It's like, I don't know where that's from. That's from this movie. Holy shit. So I'll look up Copacabana. As a matter of fact, I'll just put it on my watch later list on my phone. I was listening to some Ricky Chilton recently. So he's like a comedy, twangy, like honky tonk country sort of stuff. Don't get me wrong, man. Like, my music taste, you know, is like way out there. It's like big. I'll go from listening to Prince to Insane Clown Posse to Reba McEntire to you know, Slipknot, Mushroomhead, or 20s swing dance music. I just don't like polka. Like, I'll listen to some gangster rap from the 90s, and I love me some gangster rap. But I can't fucking stand polka. Don't put it on. Miss me with that shit, bro. Copacabana and Barry Manilow? Is that what you mean?
That's my punch.
Because I love me some Barry Manilow, man. I know everybody likes to make fun of all the Manilow trio or whatever, the Bee Gees, for being, you know, girly and gay and stuff, but it's like, dude, they got some fucking good songs. What's that song, Tears on My Pillow? Cry me a river that leads to your ocean. Alright, back to work. I think I did red last time, maybe. Can't remember. I did the black, and I think from the black I got the red, and I think I twisted the red. And I think I've already got the red twisted. The wheel won't budge. That's because it's already twisted. Alright, I'm gonna hit this heel. Hey Jojo, I hate to continue to, you know, spur you into putting a text in the thing, but can you confirm Barry Manilow? Is it Barry Manilow? Do I have the right one? I'm out, bitch. Gotta turn the volume down on my game here, man. A little too loud. A little too loud, brother. Alright. So I'm going into this room, I'm going to cross over, and I'm going to see all the way at the end of the hall on the right. It's one of these rooms they gotta have something for me. Yes. And now I got the muddy axe. Perfect. Oh, so the Muddy Naginata is not a weapon, and the Muddy Axe is probably not a weapon. There's nothing else in this room? Okay. And then all the way down to the left. Oh man. Why has the music got me freaked out, man? Oh my god. This isn't the right room, I guess. Oh, it was on the left. It's jammed. Okay. Oh no. I need salt, I think. So, muddy. Oh, they are weapons. Oh, find somebody to clean it. The Muddy Axe. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me think here. I have access to the brown wheel, the red wheel, the black wheel, the yellow wheel. I don't have access to the white wheel, so how do I get the white wheel? Or how do I get salt? Because if I had made the salt tool on this, wait a minute. What about the doors up top? No map available for this area. This is where all the rat-faced bitches are. Those double kicks to the chin, man, get you every time. Oh man. No map available for this area. What the fuck? Okay, so this is literally the same area, just the next door over. That sucks. No, I don't want to fight that. Okay, I'm gonna regroup, I think. I'm going to teleport to the tea house real quick. Oh no, I hit the fucking wrong button. Alright, that replenished my health. I like it. Okay. How do I go? There we go. A royal katana. There's no salt, man. What the hell? So she can clean an item, but she can only clean one item. And I don't know if I'm gonna get another muddy item. And I don't know whether to get this guy to upgrade, like if it makes sense to upgrade my armor or my weapons. Reminds me of Dark Souls? Yeah, I mean it's heavily influenced by Dark Souls. It's a very Dark Souls-like game. So I'm just gonna store my muddy stuff because I don't Formal hair, formal shirt, former hakama. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's the clothes I picked up earlier. Huh. I'm gonna transfer the muddy naginata and the muddy axe. And I'm gonna look and see what this. I wonder if I put these on, if I walk around in the bath area, maybe they don't attack me. Maybe that's what it is. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to buy the royal katana, and I'm going to store the rusty katana, which sounds like silly, but I'm going to save up money for the flintlock, the Tanegishima, for next time. But I'm going to store the rusty katana. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to upgrade my katana with this royal katana. That way I have less items sitting in my inventory. He says, yeah, no problem. Bring me another katana, fix your parts up. The fancier the better. Royal katana. Wow, it's a nice looking blade. Yeah, use that one. Alright. Perfect. And I can't pull it out here. I gotta like leave. Alright. Ooh, the acid. Oh man, should we take a look at the etch on the steel? I think we should. Alright, so this is the knife I've been working on, right? For the longest time. It's only going to get more brilliant from here. This is the knife I've been working on for the longest time. Now you will see what I've been working towards with my stroking and my polishing and my honing and my whatever. The light, for some reason, is like really betraying me right now. Like it doesn't, it's like the light does not want to hit it just right. But holy fuck, dude. That hamon on there is looking pretty fly. You see that? Yeah, the light is just, it's really like, yeah, so fuck. I don't know, there's so much light on this camera, but it's still just acting like a piece of shit. Yeah, it seems like it's a little mixed up here at the tip. I don't know if I messed something up in the polish, but my hamon is looking very strange. Right at the edge, man. The edge is like looking very different. maybe it's because my polishing didn't quite get where I needed it to be. But looking pretty good, I guess. Yeah, baby, that's pretty cool. And we'll fish that Damascus out of there later. Well, now I got to figure out how to get back to the bathhouse. Armor. The formal hairstyle. If I was to visit the royal palace, I'd style my hair like this. Formal clothing. I think I owned a similar set at one point. Comfortable and feel like I've worn them before. Yeah. I think it's this way. Yeah. So, chrysanthemum blade improved. My trusty katana restored to its former glory, infused with the royal katana. The blade feels much stronger. And maybe that's going to be faster than my great Dao. Yeah, because it's slower, and apparently it says stem. I don't know if that means it takes more stamina. Yeah, so I'm going to equip my katana blade. I don't know why there's so many voices right now around me. Yeah, this katana's way better. This is awesome. Oh, we got a liquor over here. This is so much better. Wow. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Alright. You need to seriously think about this water drainage, sewage tank, septic problem that we got in this place. I haven't thought about jumping off of here and looking down there. I think I need to find a place to save my game before I do that. I just saved it a second ago, fuck it. Oh, it's an invisible wall, you can't. Oh, no, yeah, I can. Hey! Because it looks like... No, there's definitely an invisible wall, it won't let you jump off. I think that's stupid. I think invisible walls are dumb. Alright, so... what I'll do is we'll go systematic. We're going to turn the black. We're going to go visit the black room and see if I missed anything. We don't have to fight everybody. So that's a hard lesson I learned just last stream, is that You don't gain anything from fighting these things. You're not gaining experience. Even if they do happen to drop a health up or something. Oh no. This guy faked me out. This guy needs to die. As far as I can tell also too, like, you don't, when you hit him in the head, you don't do like more damage. Alright, so I'm gonna go through this broken wall, so it'd be the first room on the left. Okay, so there's nothing in this room. So that's the black room. And every other room should be filled up with gunk. Sewer water. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, there's some enemies that you need to fight because you're going to have to do something in that room. But if you're just running room to room, like sometimes it's way better to just bypass them if you can. Because they just respawn indefinitely. And maybe if this is more like Resident Evil, which this game is inspired by Resident Evil, but with the whole puzzles and, you know, door opening animations and shit. Hitting the brown, I think, is what we're doing. Hitting the brown.
That's what she said.
Yeah. In Resident Evil, once you kill a zombie, it stays dead. So you can go back to that room over and over again. Unless a new thing happens, like zombies break through the windows or a door busts open or some shit, you know what I mean? But in this game, these enemies just endlessly respawn. As a matter of fact, even if you hang out in the room too long, an enemy will just spawn in the room, like appear, and you'll have to fight them. And if I had my way, like if I was the one developing this game, I would make probably the money and the health a little bit harder to come by, but make it to where the enemies don't respawn. Dude, this guy's, his fake out move when he reaches back, but he doesn't actually strike for like another second and a half. That shit pisses me off. Okay, so I hit the brown. Oh, I bypassed the brown tank in the first room too. So I can see into this room. There's a sword on the floor. Oh, damn, man. Did I buy the royal sword too fast? What? So I gotta go up and around and then check out this brown room and then go back. This should be the brown room. It's not. Oh, I went to the wrong area. And that guy that just spawned in, that climbed up out of a portal in the ground, he's the Juggernaut. Came through here, I need to make a left-hand turn. And it'd be on the right of this room. Yeah, this has got a hole in it. Yeah, that's right. This is how I got into this area. Yeah, the Juggernaut stopped right there. And you can't kill him, so he's a lot like... So he's just there basically to stalk you, and then he's like Mr. X. Climb into it. And now I'm in this brown pit in this room down here. And I gotta go check out this brown room. Yeah, come on down. Damn. Yeah, this is it. There's nothing in the brown. Not missing anything here. Is this a dookie chair? What is that? A stool with a hole in the middle. Is it like a little dookie chair? It's behind this little like shield. There's a bucket. Yeah, I think that might be like a little toilet chair. Time for your business. Whoa! One dude got bashed. Alright, now we're gonna drain the next one down the line. Okay. So I hit the black one, I've hit the brown one, and now we're gonna hit the green one. And I think the problem I had with the green one is that there's some rooms I couldn't get to. So take a look at the map. Gotta go right back where I came from and take a look at this green room. And then there's two green rooms in this section up here, and in those two green rooms, one of them's completely blocked off by fungus, and I need salt to get past the fungus. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, dude. Shit. Yeah, it's the second room. Okay. This one. This is the green room. There's nothing in here. The Juggernaut has spawned. It is coming after my ass.
And he's some sort of Japanese demon. Like, you could tell. Only the Japanese would come up with like a demon that has its eyeballs ripped out. Perfect. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to hit this room yet. Shit. We take a look at the rest of the green rooms. See ya. Oh my god, it hit me. Now this guy. Oh, he did it again, man. He didn't do the same move, but he was able to hit me. There's something about this guy. He's just built different. Okay, so gotta go up and over, and then something else. And I gotta go down, and it's the first room on the left. Yeah, first room on the left is covered up with fungus. Or maybe it's a pulsing mass. And then the room directly... This one is the yellow room, and I can't, but this is a green room right here. And it's drained. See, there's another toilet chair. I swear that's a toilet chair. That's what that is. Why else would you have a stool with a purpose-built hole in the middle? And this is where I got the muddy axe a second ago, or the muddy naginata last stream. There's nothing down here. Fuck. This was terrifying, the first tower. When he would follow me around the first tower, this was terrifying, dude. Now, it's kind of a joke. Because, you know, a lot like Jennifer Connelly and the Jennifer Connelly in Labyrinth. It's like, you have no power over me. So that's both the green rooms. Oh look, my wife's awake. Hey baby. You ready to go to the store? You said you wanted to go early in the AM. Aww. Does your kitty cat want me to love on your kitty cat? So your cat wanted me to rub its belly, so the kitty cat came down and oh, the kitty. The cat came down in front of me, and I was making my coffee, and I reached down and grabbed her and started rubbing her belly, and then I started spinning her around on the floor. I spun her around and around and around, and I let her go, and then she freaked out, and then she started walking sideways, and she ran into the stove. I didn't think she was going to get dizzy, but it's the first time she's ever experienced that. Look at this. That's the final etch. I polished it up to 1,000 grit. What else am I supposed to do? We're not using it for anything else. Huh? Oh, well, yeah. Since I'm talking about it, maybe we should go ahead and take a look at this. Alright. Maybe there's an exposure button on this thing that'll boost the light a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's more appropriate. Get to see my fat leg. But there it is. There's the hormone, the hardness line. Looking pretty dapper. Looking pretty freaky fresh. That's where the hardened steel meets the soft steel. That's good stuff. And I'll reach down here and get the Damascus. Let me jump up. I gotta get a magnet to get that thing out. So I gotta get a magnet on a stick. I'll be right back. I really love you, baby. Shitball. The shittiest of balls. Yeah, I'm gonna fish this thing out, but not scratch my 1,000 grit sandpaper knife up. So there's the Damascus. I'm gonna have to wash your hands. So the old oxides are over here. That's the reason why this is much darker. But also is much smoother because I polished it up to a different sheen. But right here with the rough filing I did, the double mill bastard file, this is what I'm trying to achieve, you know, with my forge process in Damascus steel. So you can see the layers of the carbon steel and then the more stainless steel. So basically they're both high carbon steel, but one of them has more nickel or chromium in it than the other one does, and that's the reason you can see the layers. Now this would eventually get as dark as this is down here. The zoom is a little fucked up, I think. My head's been away, trying to get away. But like, this is only so dark down here because I haven't polished it up and treated. So this will become much darker the longer it stays in the solution, in the acid solution. And also, this will become darker if I were to polish it up and make it much smoother. Right now it's so rough, the pattern's not standing out as well as it does over here on the tang part. But that's the Damascus, the random pattern Damascus I bought. I'm just going to take another quick look at this knife. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Turning out pretty good.
gonna have to probably do some polishing on it even afterwards, like probably with some 1500 grit sandpaper. We'll see. But I gotta go wash my fingers off. Wash my fingers. All right.
The next time I go to the tea house in this game, I'm gonna have to stock back up on smaller health items. I think, as a matter of fact, I think I may be running out. Let me take a quick look. Constitution. So I have dirty bandages, which I never use. Antidote, purifying incense. I have one ginseng tea. Yeah, I'm actually in bad shape as far as healing items go. I didn't realize it. So we just looked at the green. And I think we're gonna hit the yellow. I think the yellow's the next one. Yeah, so we did black, red, green. Now we're doing yellow. And we have a yellow in this next room, and we're just going to take a quick look at that. There's a skeleton down here. I didn't notice this. This is cool. This is literally the first skeleton I've seen in the game. Like Morrowind style, you know, or like Gothic style. Like dead body skeleton, man. Okay, so that's yellow. There's two yellows in this next section coming up. And if I can get to them... Don't hit me! Without dying, then I'll go back to the tea house. Alright. Where's the dude at? He's not here today. Okay, so the first room here is the yellow. Okay, and I can't chop those open. Okay, so this yellow room, whatever item was in there, I've already got it, right? So... Oh my god. Wow.
Holy shit!
One wrong move and dude, he just started fucking staggering me. I wonder if the yellow's still drained. I used up all my health items for that. I still died. Yeah, it's still drained. I'll go for it.
Perfect.
Dude, I even blocked that. I love the infighting. Okay, so this one's going to be right across. This yellow is right here. And the door's jammed. The door is jammed. So that's all three yellows. I just drank my ginseng tea, which is my big heal. Like a fool. Like an idiot. I keep getting confused as to which one is my heal and which one is my teleport. Bottle of sake numbs the pain. And I don't have much money left because I'm a goddamn idiot. And I think the reason why I'm doing this because I believe it'll consume some healing items. Like it gives me consumable healing items called matcha tea. Now, I bought matcha tea and drank it. Like it's like a powdered form of tea. And I don't know, there's this other powder stuff that you mix in with water. It's supposed to calm you down. It's supposed to be some sort of like maybe Middle Eastern drink. And I drank them both together. And dude, it made me sick as fuck. Like, it made me fucking sick. And I never drank the matcha again. Or the other stuff. I can't remember the other stuff off the top of my head right now. It's not ashwagandha, it's I don't remember. But I drank that instead of coffee. And usually I drink pretty strong black coffee. I drank that stuff, but I drank the matcha tea and then this other stuff. And I mixed it together in the same cup, and it made me fucking sick. Okay. I'm gonna take a look at this last. I'm gonna swip this last. What's this shit? Turn this last wheel and check that. Check that room, and then I don't know. Probably stroke on my knife for a second. So we just did the yellow, right? Now I'm gonna do the red. Take a look at the map. The red's in the room I'm gonna come into. And then we got two reds in the other area. There ain't shit down in here, man. Oh no, I don't have my weapon out. Go get him, man. Dude, it swiped it right over its head. Holy shit. That's about enough to make me want to, like, kick a puppy or something.
Solid.
Alright, so two reds. Maybe I missed a red room the last time around. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, dude, it takes forever to crouch through this fucking door. Maybe I don't have to crouch at all. Yeah, I absolutely have to. Yeah, those guys should definitely beat up on each other. So we'll let him walk away for a second. Yeah, I have to duck. And in a panic mode, like, even if it's only a second long, it feels like it takes forever. Alright, so it's all the way down at the end of this hallway on the right. See you later, bitch. Okay, there's nothing in this room for sure. Like, absolutely. And then I go down this hallway, and then it's all the way down. Take a left, and it's all the way down on the left. Right? Left, right. And it won't budge. I think it's jammed. So, like... Oh, there's some... another asshole soul. Here we go. Asshole soul. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the next step is. It's got to have something to do with this flesh fungus right here. So I guess I have to go to the other tower and see if I can find some salt. And once I have salt, I can come back to this area. That's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, so this button is the teleport. And I'm gonna upgrade my sword if it doesn't cost money. So Shirikadama is the name of the soul of a victim who had his soul sucked out of his asshole. That's literally Japanese mythology. There's a demon that goes around and sucks your soul out your butthole. It was more famously brought to into the American zeitgeist by a movie called Bubba Hotep, starring Bruce Campbell. It was a really funny movie, really good movie. I don't remember who directed it, but Bubba Hotep is a really good one. But I do want to improve this one. And I need a blunt weapon to defeat the one item, the one creature. So I'm going to improve my blunt weapon actually several times. Oh no, I can't. Last time. I can buy a Shikiri Odama. But if I want to go fight the skeletons, I'm gonna need the hammer. I don't have enough. That's fine. Good for me. Alright, so I'm just going to stroke on this knife a little bit with my file. How's everybody out there in streaming land? How are you enjoying the stream so far? Anybody got anything they want to talk about?
Yep. Alright, my forearms are already tired.
Let's see if we can beat up a skeleton or two. And then let's see what that, see what this thing can do. Oh, I forgot to drink matcha. I'll just drink. I want to prove my theory about this matcha here. Yeah, it gave me just a little bit though. At least I figured something out though. You know what I'm saying? Refill that gourd at a tea house. I like it. So then that's like Estus flasks, right? But the game doesn't let you hotkey it. So this right here is the skeleton place. And I'm going to go ahead and save it again. Even though I saved it just a second ago. My first skeleton should be right around the corner. That's loud. And then we got a purple skull. What the hell? Oh no. What's this? A mushroom? Sure, I'll take a mushroom. A little... There is a jite. Will I take it? So I guess this is kind of like half a sigh or something, like made famous by Raphael the turtle. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with jite. I don't know what that. I think I may have seen that weapon, sort of, kind of, in Big Trouble in Little China, but I could be wrong about that. You know, since I got a Shikiri Odama, another asshole soul, I could go level up this blunt weapon one more time. Oh my god. Dude. I'm out of here. He sounds like he's right on my tail too. Holy shit. Apparently these guys are fast. You can't just... You can't just run past them. You have to fight them. Holy shit. Alright. Teleportation. We'll level up this, what is it called? A hammer? Level up this hammer real quick. Because I've got to defeat those skeletons like super goodly. Okay. And let's see what that difference that makes. So it makes the speed. It made the speed slower? Certainly not. I'll refill my matcha.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
And it refills my matcha gourd. Okay. Cool. cool. I'll save my game again. And Gravity Well, hey, I wonder how much you'll be around today. Work might be slow enough for me to watch a bit, even if you can't really talk. Yeah, man, that's cool. I appreciate that, but unfortunately, I've got to go ahead and do some grocery shopping. But since you're here, Gravity Well, I gotta show you. Show you how this hamon polished up, or at least how it etched up. I gotta polish it for a final time, but it actually has darkened up quite a bit since before. So I think I'm gonna have to do something here. Here we go. Look at that. Just a little light stroking on the steel as oxides bust right off. Dude, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay. And all the hard work. I took this up to 1,000 grit polish. I did it last night while I was watching Darkman. And like, dude, this is fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm gonna leave this in the acid for a little bit longer. I got some sort of weird anomaly right down here. I'm not real excited about that. Doesn't seem to show its ugly face on the other side. So I'm going to leave this in the acid edge for a little bit longer. And I'm going to neutralize the acid. And then in the next stream we'll see it put together. We'll see the knife put together. Sorry if I was off screen a little bit. I was kind of having some trouble. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So obviously, just to reiterate to the audience, the black's part of this steel is soft steel, and then the gray part is the hardened edge, is the hardened steel. Differentially hardened in the way of the ancient samurai blacksmiths. And let's take this Damascus out real quick. So the Damascus has turned out pretty good too. Flex that steel. I'm gonna flex it. I'm gonna flex it on somebody. Yeah. So this Damascus is turning out rather pretty as well. But that's good enough for this one, because I haven't done polished. I'm not done polishing it. So, but anywho. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for me. I've got to clean my hands up and do some other shit, and then we got to go do... You love Damascus patterns? I love it too. I want to buy a big... I'm going to double check I've saved my game real quick. I want to buy a big bar of it. But anyway, I've got some more knife stuff to do later on in the day, and I gotta go run. Unfortunately, gotta run a bunch of errands. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for the interest in my hobbies here, playing some video games and doing knife making stuff. In the next stream, probably tomorrow morning, same time, maybe a little bit earlier. I might do it. I might stream tonight. I don't know. I really don't have my days planned out. I just try to get it in where I could fit it in. So appreciate you guys. Thank you everybody. But I got to go do grocery shopping.
Of course you are.
More interesting than most streamers stuff. You're too nice. I'm trying to spruce up the stream, man. I'm trying to make it better. It's a lot of work, dude. Thanks, Gravity Well. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do this sort of stuff, but I'm gonna keep hard at it. Thank you everybody. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.
An actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.